If you look at the current trend of people using VPNs, while I'm not necessarily a fan of the way in which VPNs are marketed to people, and the way in which they're kind of like misled on the idea that like it's completely private and you don't want anyone to snoop on you. Like we all know, like, you know, NordVPN or SharkVPN, you know, all these companies, like they're not resisting the government. They're like, if the government wants to come for your data, like these massive corporations, the big players, like they're gonna give you up, you know. And so I think it's kind of like misleading, the marketing, the way they put these things out there. But at the same time, it does have the benefit of getting it in the public consciousness, you know, that maybe there is some benefit, you know, to having like private networks, secure networks. And just as a basic example, you know, people, this is an immediately obvious one, again, because of the trend in VPNs. Look at in a sense, look at the benefit that you get while it's only minor and sort of like frivolous or vacuous. The fact that you don't have your location tracked, or you have it like scrambled in some way, allows you to watch, you know, content from the UK when you're on, you know, when you're living in America and you're using the Netflix app, you know, whether it's on Hulu or, you know, Prime or anything like that. While it's not it's not a great example of liberation and freedom, and it is one that people know about, right? And that's just one way in which like hiding your location or changing location or having some like form of privacy or privacy tooling enables you to do things that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So I think that's just, you know, like a really small example that people can kind of chew on and see like how these things are beneficial, right? Like, you know, and you can expand that to commerce, right? Maybe Amazon doesn't allow you to buy certain things, or, you know, maybe not Amazon, maybe other marketplaces. You know, you're not allowed to see certain films and certain music, access certain scientific publications, you know, and some of these things are based on your location, and that's how they decide that. They track you and they analyze your location, and then they, you know, provide the you know, only the services that you're allowed to access in that location. So yeah, I think that's like a small example that maybe is going to be helpful to people.
Unchecked governments have eradicated privacy and truth. Those who resist are brought down swiftly, but we refuse to submit. Lunarpunks are freedom fighters, protected by encrypted shadows. The future we're building is sovereign and uncensorable. The moonlit night is coming.